Mr. Baker, you're one of the best and eminent players, basketball players, coaches, and skill development coaches in the world. Could you please tell us, first of all, how your career began?
Well, thank you for that. I started playing when I was 8 years old because my grandfather and father introduced me to basketball. And I really started working at the game, probably had a passion for it when I was 12, 13. And never stopped. Played high school, college, professionally, and then I went into college coaching, and then became a professional skill development, player development coach, and that's what I do today.
And we heard that you had an injury when you were young. You had a broken little finger on your arm. And how did you motivate yourself? Where did you find inspiration to go on to overcome that obstacle and become a professional player and coach in your future?
Yeah, I think anytime you have adversity, I think all of us have the inner, I call it Holy Spirit inside of us. I'm a spiritual guy. I'm a Christian. I believe in God. I think God gives you visions. And so when I got hurt, I just started shooting with my left hand. And my dad told me, you got nothing to complain about. If you can't use your right, use your left. So I just started one day at a camp, just started shooting left-handed, and it became instinctive for me through hard work. And then when I was playing in Iceland, I had surgery on my ankle, and I was out for 9, 10 months. Another stumbling block, another hole that you're in, and you just got to dig through a lot of dirt to find that treasure, but you can't give up. So my treasure was, or my purpose was coaching, and I found that through an injury by not giving up. Instead of complaining, I just started to compete, and instead of worrying about the problem, I found a solution. And the solution was, if you can't play anymore, then you can coach players. And 12 years ago, I started writing my vision for this program, this business I have, which is player development.
And could you please give some advice to people who are not doing sports professionally, but who would like to improve their physique? How should they start?
Well, first off, you got to make time. There's time stealers, and there's time givers. And so all the people and things in your day that steal your time, you got to say no to. So it might be the TV, it might be a person, it might be your own laziness. You got to find time for an hour a day to work on your body. So that might mean walking, that might mean stretching, that might mean running, that might mean playing a sport you enjoy. But I say at first, work out till you sweat. And then once you get good at it, or if you're more competitive like me, work out till you almost pass out. and that way you'll see your body change, you'll see your mind change, you'll start to get addictive. It'll feel good when you finish. And then you got to make sure that you also add muscle, which is almost like if you have muscle, you're working out without doing anything. Muscle burns a lot of calories. It allows you to physically do things better. So get into a good weight program. And the third thing is you got to make sure you change your diet. A lot of water helps you feel better. It gives you more oxygen to your blood if you're eating better. Like tonight, I had a big old bowl of vegetables, and everything we ate was grilled. So 5-6 days a week, eat healthy. but then one day a week eat whatever you want. So you have some fun. You gotta have some fun and balance. So for somebody that wants to add their physique, add something better to their physique, I think that's some good advice.
Today, jogging is the easiest way to keep fit, and in the United States, lots of people go in jogging, and in Russia it's also becoming very popular now. It's kind of trend, and maybe you could give some advice for the beginners who just start jogging after work. Maybe you could tell them about how intensive they should work out, and how long should they run.
Yeah, jogging is a lot of fun. It's something that I enjoy doing. One of my goals is to jog on all the beaches in the world or all the mountains in the world. Really make sure that you don't overdo it. It might mean walking for 10 minutes, then jogging for 10 minutes. Third thing is make sure that you're running the right way. A good heel toe, get your knees up, make sure your arms, make sure you're breathing through your nose, out through your mouth. And then stretch. Make sure you're stretching your Achilles, your calf, your hips, your back before and certainly after you jog. A very, very important thing a lot of people don't think about is the surface on which they run. Now, I try to run on grass or soft surfaces, beach, dirt, and if I have to run on hard surface, maybe asphalt and not cement, because that can really hurt your body later on in your years. And then a lot of people don't do this. This really hurt my dad's knees, and he has had a knee replacement. You got to ice them. You got to ice your joints, maybe a cold bath, or ice your feet and your knees. And so those things right there will make jogging more beneficial for people, and then they'll get good enough to where maybe they'll go want to run a 5K or a 10K or a marathon if they get really good at it.
You also mentioned that amateurs should work on their muscles, but some people, they don't have time, they don't have money, they don't have enough resources, yes, to go in for gym or something like that. Maybe you could tell us something about working out at home.
Yeah, well, that's a great point, and I always tell people you should never let money get in the way of your success. Money helps and makes things easier, but you have to be creative. If you really look at your body, if you're healthy, you're a millionaire. And so I could honestly show you 5 exercises right here that you could do in your room.
Yeah, it would be really great.
Real simple, these kind of push-ups, elbows out, work on the shoulders and chest, elbows in, work on the triceps. And then you change the angle, depending on how strong you are. You could do, now you're working the lats, now you're working the upper body of the chest, and you just put this here, and now you got your triceps, okay? And now you're working on your obliques, and you can change the angle. Those obliques, you could go here, here, here. Then you got these push-ups, one arm, just changing angles. You have this, yoga. You could do jumping jacks, and you got all kind of abs. You got abs works. Here. You could do stand here. Just hold your body up. So, I can go on and on different ways that you can get better.
So there is no actual spatial limits, to work out.
Wall sits. One leg, 2 legs. Get there's a book. Like this is about 15 pounds. make sure you're doing it correctly. Back straight, lock your elbows. But I just went for like a minute and a half, and I'm working my abs, check yourself in the mirror a little bit. But, it's all about creativity and discipline. So I hear you. Yeah, it's nice to go to a gym. You have other external motivators. But, when I'm on the road, what do you say, 300 times a year? And so a lot of times I can't get to a gym. So what I just showed you, I've done in the past, maybe 10, 15 times a year. Just that, when I couldn't get to a gym, because I know I got to get a workout in, people pay me because, I show them how to get in shape. And I have them all written down on a sheet of paper, but, you got me excited, man. So, that's a passion of mine. It absolutely is finding a solution.
All right. Thank you very much. And to sum up, one last ultimate advice from Ganon Baker, a professional sportsman, a professional coach, to the amateurs that are watching this video.
One more advice. No matter how old you are, no matter where you're from, no matter what nationality or ethnicity or political party or unfortunate event that's going on in your country. It took me, when I was 28, I figured my purpose in life. I'm 40 now at the time of this film. And I know, like as no shadow of a doubt, I was meant to be a coach on this earth. So my advice is find your passion. What do you love to do? What's your unbelievable love in life? Something you would do for free. Pick that and do it every day. And if you really are disciplined, you can make that passion your job. This world will pay you to make that a career. And the only reason I can tell you that is true is because I'm living it. So find a passion with a purpose, and you're unstoppable. That's my advice.